right, right here. Man, really proud of our team. Just probably our most complete game of the season. Great momentum for us going into an open date and really into the halftime of our season. A lot of confidence in our team. Just really, our goal this week was to put it all together and build on kind of what we did last week, and I definitely thought we did that. I mean, just incredible performance defensively. This was the second total offense in the league, second in rushing in the league, 244 yards a game, and we just controlled the line of scrimmage. I mean, just that simple. Our guys up front came to play and really executed well. And then they were like 7 of 27 or something like that, passing less than 100 yards. And that's just a direct reflection of them impacting the line of scrimmage. And, so just really proud of our guys. We got another interception. So 2 weeks in a row we've got one, so hopefully that's a good trend for us. Trey Lamar, a couple sacks. Really proud of him. Special teams, we punted the ball well. That returner was dangerous. He did get one. But we really, I thought, negated him and did a good job. And even Renfro coming in there at the end, it was good to get him. He's kind of been our backup punter forever on the road, but we got an opportunity to get him in the game. And it was great to see him. He really didn't hit it all. He can really bomb it, but that was a good experience for him, plus getting him in at quarterback, getting Ben in there, getting them just a little bit of experience, having to just operate cadence and stuff, and then offensively, man, I mean, just I'm so pleased with our ability to run the football. I mean, it just that's what every team dreams of being able to do, to run the ball. I think we had a school record 11.8 yards per carry, 3 backs. That for the first time in Clemson history, 125 yards or more rushing, never been done before, and 6 touchdowns at 50 yards or more. And that's the one thing that's kind of been consistent in 6 games. We've been really, really explosive. We can be a little inefficient at times, and then bam, we've just got this explosive play. And that's what we didn't have last year. We were very efficient, but we weren't very explosive. And that's the one consistent thing that we can hang our hat on that we've been able to do in all 6 games. And then you throw in the fact that we really have settled in on our run game. And all those guys breaking big runs. I hate Feaster got hurt. He tried to come back, had a AC sprain in his shoulder there. Tried to come back, but just was a little too sore. But to get Linjay in there, it's the first extensive time he's been able to get, and that was fun to watch him. He's going to be a dynamic player, and so just really proud of our team. That offensive line, we settled in. Trevor was 20 of 25, a couple touchdowns, no interceptions. Really did a good job. He's got a good feel for the game, but he's just going to keep getting better. I mean, there's just a lot of little nuances that he's just going to continue to grow into. Some of the what I call game within the game type stuff that just comes with just playing a little bit. And so I'm just proud of our team. Really, what we wanted to do. So it's a good start to October, and we've got a nice open date coming up. So it's always good to have a win going into that. We're going to have a huge challenge in a couple weeks, obviously, with another undefeated NC State team coming in. Big division battle, but we'll enjoy this one tonight. And tomorrow, today was Trevor Lawrence's birthday too, by the way. So good way for him to celebrate his birthday with almost 700 yards of offense. And then tomorrow we'll celebrate the life of C.J. Fuller. And I think it's kind of ironic. And I know C.J. was smiling on us, to see us rush the ball for 471 yards and a school record 11.8 per carry, and 3 running backs, 125 yards or more. I can't help but think CJ was smiling on that, to see his guys perform like that, especially in the run game. So just want to continue to lift up the Fuller family. Charlie and Christy, mom and dad, his brother and sister. Look forward to being a part of that celebration tomorrow. And obviously a very sad situation to see a young person gone so young and so early. But none of us know. The one certainty is we're all going to have our day, and none of us know when that time is. And I have peace in knowing that CJ had a great relationship with the Lord, and I know that, and I know that he is at peace. And but those of us on this side of eternity, especially his family, his parents, I know they hurt. So just my prayers continue to be with his family, and again look forward to being a part of the celebration tomorrow.
Coach, you mentioned Lynn J. Obviously, you played him sparingly up until now as a true freshman. With his play today, are you getting to a comfort level with him that you can play him more meaningful snaps, kind of like you did with ETN last year?
Well, there's only one ball, so you want to take Travis out? There's just there's only one ball, but I do think this is a game that we can all gain a little confidence because his last outing he was kind of all over the place. I think it was Georgia Tech. Maybe we got him in there and he was a little scattered. He's just still kind of growing into what we need him to be. Still settling in on pass. We subbed him a couple of times on some pass protection things where it's not that we don't trust him, but we don't have a lot of quarterbacks, and we just got to make sure that we're doing things that he's comfortable with. But absolutely, when you see him go out there and perform like he did today, and that's what we saw on the practice field, so that's why we knew we were going to go ahead and play him, and we felt like as the year went, at some point he's going to be a guy that could really help this football team win games. So he definitely helped his case today, that's for sure. But we've just got those three veteran guys in front of him, and they're just more complete players. But he'll continue to get opportunity, and again, what he showed today was if we need him, he can do it. So it's a lot of fun to see all those guys get a chance.
With the recent off-field turmoil and the close call in Syracuse, was this kind of exactly what the doctor ordered, just a complete performance and a real fun day it looked like for the team out there?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question. I wanted to see this team. I thought last week was, as I said, one of the best wins I've been a part of. I know a lot of people just look at it and go, well, Clemson beat Syracuse Game 5 of season 2018, but I'm telling you, that's one of the best ones I'll ever be a part of. It was amazing because the score doesn't tell the story. And, what I saw in our team, and just I see a team stick together and have each other's back, and the will to win, and just, man, it's just special. So I really felt like we were going to play our best game this week. I didn't know we'd be 63-3, but I thought we were ready to go out and play a complete game and complement each other well, and we did that. We had a great week of practice. And these guys were locked in, man. They were dialed in. Great meeting last night. I just had a good feel for the spirit of our team, and I just felt like this would be one of those games that we could really kind of make a statement with, and I thought the team did that. And again, it's what we needed as far as momentum and confidence going into this open day. Last year we lost the game and came back and won the rest of them. So this year we've won. So either way, you still got to come back, and you got another half of football to play. But I definitely think this will serve our team well.
How much of a luxury is it that as Trevor continues to grow in a way that you mentioned that you have such a powerful running game to lean on and defense?
Yeah, it's huge. That's a big luxury to know that you got to. Sometimes it's like I said, I'm like, it's nothing wrong with punting the ball, guys. I don't really get that frustrated when we have to punt it. That's just a big long offensive play, and then we get to run our defense out there, and I love that. I don't mind seeing our defense go on the field because they're really good, so give us a blow and we'll get the ball back soon. So it's a big luxury to know that you don't feel like you have to score every time you get the ball. I've been in those too, where you can't stop nobody and you're like, all right, we got to score every series. So it's just not a lot of panic. And, we had a couple miscues early. Golly, man, just frustrating. We dropped that screen on, I think it was the second play. And that's probably going to go for 15, 20 yards. It's just wide open. Travis drops the ball. Then you come back and we got a snap issue. You know, just some little things that we got to clean up. And then we had another time later on. We were really lucky. Probably the naked eye didn't see it, but it cost us a first down because the ball should have gone out to, I think it was Overton was the game, should have gone to the field, and everything got thrown off because we snapped the ball on the wrong cadence. We were snapping it on one thing, which is what Trevor did, and our center snapped it on another. And, you know, just some little things that we've got to continue to iron out, because you're going to play some teams where you're not going to have those mistakes can cost you. I mean, you're not going to have quite the margin for error, if you will. And so we're still a work in progress, but absolutely, when you can run the ball, when you can turn around and hand the ball off to those backs that we got, and I'll go back to what I told everybody in preseason camp. I said our running backs are going to be special. I think they're going to be as good as any in the country. That's what I see. I think our running backs are as good as there is anywhere out there. And so I'm just, it's a great comfort zone to know that, you know what, you can hand it off and force the issue. And in different coverages, different structure defensively this week. You know, they played a lot of two safety stuff and tried to support late with the safeties, and we were able to just had them up front. You know, whereas last week we just forced the issue and we didn't have good numbers to run the ball, but our backs made us right, made guys miss, made unblocked guys miss. So that's a huge thing for us, because the play action game, our ability to manipulate the defense with the action game is led to some explosives. And then eventually, people are going to load up and stop the run because they're going to respect it, and then you get some matchups. And we like our matchups, and we like our quarterback. We got a guy that can absolutely rip it. A couple of those throws he made today were just wow. I mean, they were just bullets, and he didn't flinch. You know, I mean, a couple of them there. We weren't very efficient on third down today. I didn't look at it. We couldn't have been very good. I don't know what it was. What were we, 5 of 15? Yeah, that ain't very good. We weren't very good on third down, but we had some third and longs where he just sat in there and pulled the trigger, and probably had a couple others we maybe could have had.
Jeff mentioned the comments from Desmond Howard about you guys being a little bit finesse perhaps today on game day. Did you guys make a statement this afternoon?
Yeah, it's not something that I told the team before the game or anything like that. I mean, you know, we don't need any motivation to go play well. But I didn't really even know about it until after the game. We were talking about it down there, and so you know, hey, those guys got a job to do. They I guess somebody's got to be the bad guy. Somebody's got to be the good guy. They got to create some kind of storylines. But you know, we've been able to run the football all year, and we got a good football team. We're not a finished product by any stretch of the imagination right now, but we're a team that's getting better. We're a team that's getting better. We're a team that's growing up. We're a team that really, really likes each other. We're a team that can play good defense. We're a team that can hit some big plays in special teams. We're a team that's one of the most explosive teams in the country. We're top 10 in plays of 60 yards or more, 50 yards or more, 40 yards or more, and after tonight it's probably going up even more because we had 6 touchdowns of 50 yards or more. So we're a growing team, and I like this bunch. I wouldn't trade them for anybody, none of them. I wouldn't trade this team for anybody. I like the guys we got, and we'll see if we can get it done with them one way or another.
Yeah, well, on Lynn Jay's last touchdown run, the highlight of it was Renfro coming from quarterback to lead block. I mean, what's that say about not just his effort, but the team's effort that he's got receivers doing that?
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, it's what it's all about, to see that type of effort. These guys care, you know, they care. They have fun playing. And he just looked like he was shot out of a cannon, you know. I mean, because he was, you know, he don't really know what to do, you know, because he hands the ball off and he's like spectator, and then all of a sudden Lynn Jay's doing his thing, you know, he's over here, and you know, and then he's back over here, and man, I saw it. I mean, and then Renfro just went and just took off to the right, and that's awesome. I can't wait. That'll be on our extra effort tape. You know, every Monday I do a loaf tape where I get up in front of the team and it's you know, time to pay the piper. Moment, you know, it's just in front of God and everybody right there, because the film don't lie, as they say, you know, and you know, where we and it's hard. I've been working hard. It's been really hard on me the last couple of weeks because they don't like getting called out in front of the whole team. So I've had a hard time finding any lows, but I've had a couple each game. But it's been fun for me to get the extra efforts, and I don't have any doubt that one with Renfro will be on the extra effort tape for sure.
Never
Next
been
time
able
your
to
team-
unload the bench twice in 2 consecutive conference games. Tell me how valuable that
Yeah.
can be to you going forward.
It's incredible. And again, tonight to be able to get Mario out there. I mean, how many times they throw at Mario? I know the one kid probably should have caught the one at the end of the game, but I mean, for those guys to have to get out there and play on an island and just grow a little bit. Kyler getting out there. I think Lee Anthony got some snaps as well. It's awesome to see. I mean, KJ Henry. How about KJ? You know, I mean, I know everybody thinks the world's going to come to an end next year when all these guys up front are gone, but you know, I love it. We're going to be all right. We're going to be able to roll a pretty good group out there next year, and you know what? They're going to be excited to play. But you know, they're even more so. They're going to understand how to play because they've had it modeled to them by some really, really great players and great leaders in that group that we got this year. But it's fun to see them. You know, Rudolph, Logan out there. I think he had a big play. You know, Justin Foster, Jordan back out there. Xavier Kelly was in there. Chris Register was a captain for us tonight. This is his hometown. Good to see him out there and making a couple plays. So just a lot of good stuff. You know, it's fun to see that type of locker room and see all 72 guys get an opportunity to play.
The next time you hit the field, you're going to be facing undefeated NC State. They won today. Considering the battles you had with them the last couple of years, how big do you suspect that game's going to be?
Oh, huge! Biggest game of the year, just like this one was. That's what I tell our team every week. It's the biggest game of the year. This is it, because you know why? Because it's the next one, and it wouldn't matter if they were whatever 6-0 or 3-3 or 4-2 or 1-5. It'd be the biggest game of the year. And you know what? It's Clemson, NC State, and it's always a great game. And I don't have any doubt that Dave will have his team ready to go. They always get excited to play the Tigers, and we get excited to play them. It'll be a lot of fun. I know it'll be I don't have any clue what time the game will be, but I know our crowd will show up and be a great atmosphere.
Coach, you
Last
mentioned
one
that
here.
It was a great week of practice, and,
Yep.
and I'm sure the normalcy, settling back in, the plan in place, guys in the depth chart switching around different positions, settling in. Do you feel like that had an impact on the way that the guys played in the game today, and just that sense of normalcy being over the team, helping them out?
Yeah, and we were able to, you know, practice our quarterbacks all week and you know, kind of, you know, just have the normal week. Yeah, no doubt about it. You know, for Ben to be able to get, you know, he didn't even know until like Wednesday that, hey, you might have to play quarterback. And then literally he was second team when Chase Bryce is, you know, running like a fullback out there and won't go down. He was a snap away from having to go in. So just everybody able to kind of reset, if you will. It was a really good week. And then I think just the team grew really, really close through that game last week. We've had a couple of years where we've lost a game, and I've seen our team respond. And we've won the game, but it was kind of the same response. And so I'm not surprised with what I saw tonight. I'm surprised with the score. I mean, it just kind of got away. Just enormous big plays, and our guys were just so focused. But I'm not surprised at how well we played.
All right, thanks, everybody.
Okay, thank you.